Hey, what's up? My name's Luca. Welcome to I Watch Movies, and you guessed it, I watch movies. But today, we're not going to be necessarily talking about the movies that I have already watched, but movies that I am very excited to watch, movies that have not come out yet. These are some of my most anticipated movies of 2026. Now, I know it's already April as of recording this, so I'm a little late. We're gonna be focusing on movies that have not yet come out over the next couple months, and there's a lot. I mean, we're a couple months into the year, and there's still a lot of really great movies to come out. I'm just gonna be scrolling through IMDb, taking a look at the upcoming releases. Let's hop on over to IMDb. Let's see, first thing that catches my eye. Currently it's April 19th as of filming this, so this comes out within the next week or so. But Michael, the Michael Jackson biopic, is it biopic or biopic? I never know. Sorry about these ads, by the way. Not sponsored. I'm so excited for this Michael Jackson movie. I've been a pretty big fan of Michael Jackson and the Jackson 5 since I was a kid. I really grew up listening to him. I went through kind of a big Michael Jackson phase when I was in middle school. I think Man in the Mirror was like my top song when I was in 7th grade. This is coming out April 24th. I hope they do a good job. These movies based on musician lives, it's getting a little played out, I will say. We've had like 50 in the last couple of years. And some have been good, some have been not good at all. This one especially, since Michael Jackson is being played by, it's his nephew, right? Jafar Jackson, fire name. This is just, I feel like, a cool way to re-experience some of those concert moments. I've seen some like side-by-sides of Michael Jackson's like real life concert footage versus how they recreated it for this movie, and it looks pretty one-to-one. It looks pretty accurate. I'm just excited. It's just gonna be so cool to hear these songs and stuff in a nice theater. I think for April, that's pretty much it. Later in May, we got Mortal Kombat 2. You know. Oh, okay, this one I do want to talk about. The Sheep Detectives. I think this is based off of a book, you know, that I haven't read. But the trailer for this just looks like it's going to be a fun family comedy mystery type movie. Do I think it's gonna be like a cinematic masterpiece? I don't know, probably not. But the cast is good. Bryan Cranston, Hugh Jackman, obviously. I don't know, it just looks funny. I'm looking forward to this. Okay, I just found out that this was happening when I went to go see, what movie did I just see in theaters? Project Hail Mary. I went and saw Project Hail Mary in theaters. Side note, whoa. Amazing movie. But we saw the trailer for this, Billie Eilish, Hit Me Hard and Soft, the tour live in 3D. But it's directed by James Cameron, and that's, I mean, I love Billie Eilish, whatever, great musician. But James Cameron directing this, that kind of caught me off guard. I don't know if I'll see this in theaters. I don't even know where it would be streaming if it's like being in 3D is like the main, not the main selling point, but I'm very intrigued. Moving along farther into May. Oh, this looked really interesting. I've only really seen the first teaser trailer for this, In the Gray. It's a Guy Ritchie movie, and you know, love Guy Ritchie, great action type movies. I think my favorite Guy Ritchie movie is probably his Sherlock Holmes he did with RDJ. But Jake Gyllenhaal and Henry Cavill, I mean, just put the two most attractive men in a movie and, you know, you're probably gonna get a good movie. That's not true at all. There's a lot of May releases coming out. Oh, of course, probably the biggest movie of May. We have Star Wars, The Mandalorian and Grogu. Pretty hyped for this. I think this might be one of the best Star Wars movies we've gotten in recent years, solely because of how they shot it. But there's so much practical effects used in this, and I just loved seeing like the Grogu puppet and the puppets for all the different aliens and the effort and hard work they put into like building and crafting those. When I first saw the trailer, I really got that nostalgic like OG Star Wars feeling watching it, just seeing how the puppets moved. Like, CGI is cool in its place. Hello. CGI is definitely cool and it has its place, but I always am of the opinion, if you can shoot something practical, if you can, you know, utilize crazy puppeteers, artists to like physically make something, that always is just going to deliver, I feel like, just a more tangible, I don't know, feeling. I love it. So I am actually really excited for this. It's been a while since I've been excited for a Star Wars project. I like Star Wars. I'm not like the biggest Star Wars guy. I'm I'm just not. I haven't really been paying attention to too many of the recent shows, which I need to go back and watch some of them. I haven't even honestly seen the last couple seasons of The Mandalorian, which I should probably do that. All right, okay, here we are. I don't know if I'm gonna see this. I need to wait a little bit for the reviews to come in, but The Backrooms, when I say I don't like horror, there is like one tiny specific genre of horror that I can get behind, and that's very much like analog horror, or just like that liminal, like just waiting for something scary to happen, like that feeling. I love that. And that's pretty much all The Backrooms is. I've been a huge fan of Kane Pixels and watching his backroom videos since they first started coming out. He's just an insane storyteller, and the way he's done things, and then was offered to direct this movie while he was still in school, like insane. I have so much respect for this kid, but I do just for Kane Pixels, that's his channel name, right? Kane Parsons. Sorry. I hope this does good for his sake and for his career, because the trailer blew me away. I think the trailer looks amazing. So yeah, best of luck for that movie. Going into, I think, June now, or oh no, one more April release I am excited for. The Breadwinner. Now, do I expect this movie to do good at all? No, not really, if I'm being honest. I'm honestly very surprised that this movie is even going into theaters, but I am happy. I think the fact that this movie is going into theaters brings me a little bit more hope for theaters, because typically I feel like a movie like this, like comedian making some family comedy, low budget movie. I mean, I'm assuming this is low budget. I can't imagine this has an insanely high budget. Normally a movie like that in the past couple years would be straight to streaming. Netflix original, Paramount Plus, whatever. We haven't seen a movie like this in theaters, I feel like, in a while. Anyway, yeah, I think that'll be really funny. I know me and my family, we're very big Nate Bargatze fans and supporters. My dad has the Nate Bargatze voice on the Waze app, so anytime we take a road trip, it's just old Nate Bargatze telling us where to go. We love him, and we'll probably see that in theaters. Okay, we're getting into June, and there's a lot of movies, and so I'm not gonna talk as much about these ones, just because there's a lot, and I don't want this video to be a million hours long. First, June 5th, there's 2 movies coming out that I'm really excited for on this day. First, Masters of the Universe. I've never been a big He-Man fan, never played any Masters of the Universe He-Man games, never watched any of the shows, but this movie looks cool. I'll probably watch it. Not too excited that Jared Leto is in it, but yeah, what are you gonna do? I don't think this one's getting enough hype at all. Power Ballad, Paul Rudd, Nick Jonas. I love Paul Rudd. I'm so happy he's been doing a lot more comedies and stuff recently, breaking out of his little Ant-Man bubble he was in for a second there. I would love to go see that in theaters if I can. June 12th, we got Disclosure Day, Steven Spielberg. Again, this is not labeled as a horror movie. I think it's a thriller, sci-fi thriller. So I am so excited for this. My only concern is that it might just be too complicated. It looks like a complicated movie, and I feel like it's gonna go over a lot of people's heads. But I think this looks really cool. I love, Spielberg said recently that he has instructed that the third act of the movie remains completely out of all marketing, which in my opinion should be the case for all movies. I hate that we've gotten full movies spoiled for us just in the marketing and trailers. It's stupid. Super excited for this. I would love to see this in theaters. I feel like that's gonna be a big one. Toy Story 5. It's Toy Story 5. I don't want to talk about it that much. I'm excited. I love the Toy Story movies. Obviously grew up with the Toy Story movies. I do think that it should have ended at Toy Story 3. I'm not gonna complain about it. It's Disney. They're gonna milk it as long as they can. I think the storyline with technology is a good way to do it. Oh! Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey. This is my most anticipated movie for this year by far. I am so excited for this. I grew up reading Homer's Odyssey, all those books, and I've always loved Greek mythology, probably stemming from reading those books. I'm very excited for this. I love Nolan's directorial style, and I love Greek mythology. I don't even really got a lot to say. I'm just hyped for this movie. 100% seeing that in the best possible theater I have access to. Lastly, in July, we have Spider-Man Brand New Day. Again, I don't need to say much about this movie. This does look like it might have potential to be the best Spider-Man movie of all time, dare I say. In my opinion, Spider-Man 2 is the best Spider-Man movie of all time, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. I don't think it would take a lot to beat that though. Like, I do think it's a great movie, but by no means am I like, that movie's untouchable. I think Spider-Man Brand New Day, if done well, if done with enough drama and seriousness, like if they make Peter Parker's life suck, I think it could take the cake for the best Spider-Man movie. Only time will tell. Ooh, The End of Oak Street. This looked cool too. Again, with the sci-fi thriller, but this time dinosaurs. When was the last time we got a cool dinosaur movie? I'm really excited for this. The trailer, again, I'm glad I feel like we're getting back to how trailers and movies should be, not spoiling too much. If you haven't watched the trailer for The End of Oak Street, go watch it. It's like, what the heck's happening? In the best way. I'm really excited for this. I think that could be a really cool movie. All right, let's see. Man, there's so many good movies coming out. Going through September, not a whole lot of movies I'm super excited for. End of October, we have Clayface, which again, I'm not a horror guy. I am excited to see how this movie does. Again, I don't know if I'll watch it. If it's, you know, if it's mild enough, maybe I'll see it, but especially body horror, like I can do some scary stuff, but it's like demonic things and body horror, those two specific things, I'm like, not my style. And in November, we have The Cat in the Hat. Listen, I love The Cat in the Hat. I love Bill Hader. I will probably not watch this in theaters, but I definitely will be watching it. Ooh, in November, we have Ebenezer, a Christmas Carol story with Johnny Depp as Scrooge. We haven't really actually even seen too much from this. And Ian McKellen's in it. Ian McKellen, I swear, he is pumping out as many movies as he can before he passes away, and I have so much respect for him. He's doing Golem, he's doing this movie, he's in Avengers Doomsday coming up, probably Secret Wars. I'd be super surprised if he wasn't in Secret Wars. So much respect, that dude is old. Ebenezer, excited for that. Hunger Games, I was not a fan of the last Hunger Games movie. Sorry. I am, however, super excited for Sunrise on the Reaping. Looks really cool. I'm down with the cast, down with the time period. Looks cool. Excited. In November, we have Hexed, a new Disney movie. I don't know. They're so hit or miss now. Like, you never know. I don't know. I'm not excited for it, but I'm not excited for it. I'll definitely watch it. And then I hope it's good. In December, we have, of course, Avengers Doomsday. I'm a big Marvel guy. Love Marvel. Call me a little pig that'll, you know, eat up whatever slop they produce, but I will. And I'll probably like it. And I'm very excited for Avengers Doomsday. I definitely did not hate recent Marvel projects as much as other people did. Now, I will say there have been some bad ones. But I believe in redemption, okay? And I'm excited for this. I think this will either be one of the best Marvel projects of all time or one of the worst, solely depending on how they handle Doctor Doom being also Robert Downey Jr. I don't know how they're gonna do that. I've seen a lot of different theories, none of which I think are right. But Dune Part 3, I've never seen any of the Dune movies. Sorry. Not that I don't want to see them, I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Whoa! The Angry Birds movie 3. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not excited for that. I'll probably watch it though. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much all the movies I'm like excited for, which you could say, hey, Luca, you just listed all of the movies that are coming out this year. And yeah, you know what? I'm an optimistic guy. I think this year has a great slate for movies. I'm very excited. I encourage you, if you're able to afford it, I know it's getting way too expensive, but go see these movies in theaters. The theaters need it. The movie theater experience needs to be revitalized, and that's only gonna happen if we keep going back and watching them in theaters. Lots of great movies. I got nothing else to say. This has been Luca with I Watch Movies, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Go watch some movies. See ya.